Hey, God bless. So this one is on the concentration camps, which aren't concentration camps. Yeah, the ICE detention centers. You know, if I walked into one of your houses, you would call authorities and they would come take me away. And if I had children with me, then they would separate us because they usually don't put children into jails and prisons. They have their own little kiddie prison for when their parents can't take care of them. It is so offensive to be calling these detention centers concentration camps. These people are not citizens who are abruptly having their rights stripped of them. These are foreign criminals who are choosing to break the law, who are choosing to invade and to rob from us. And they're robbing. I mean, these people, thanks to politicians, not only do they get the priority with receiving aid, but they're actually up for more aid and support than actual citizens are. And that's another thing, because they'll come up, they get on all their stuff, and then if they usually will work under the table, so then they get all this cash besides all the cash they're taking out of your pocket. They send the majority back to their homeland, sinking our economic system. Did you know, I saw recently, I can't find the link, I didn't save it. I saw a thing, it was on Fox News, Lindsey Graham, and it was like a couple weeks before they passed that ridiculous new law, that backstabbing law by Pelosi, that are like providing lawyers now for these criminal crossers. We're providing lawyers for foreigners who have broken trust with us. What? We don't provide lawyers for our own people. I mean, not really. I mean, if you do a crime, you can have like a lawyer appointed to you, but if you have something done against you, you don't get to get a lawyer, really. I mean, even when you reach out when things are like unjust, it's like, oh, well, we can't represent you. It's like, when you reach out to like state agencies, whether it's the Attorney General or other agencies, they're very much, we can't represent you. Well, then why are you receiving so much tax money? Why are we told that, oh, if you have a problem, go talk to this agency? But yeah, so before we started providing lawyers, according to Lindsey Graham, we're spending, now it's above, over $350 a day on these criminal crossers. $350 a day. Just to keep them housed and everything. And that, a day. I get about $20 a day. I know people who live off less than $20 a day. And the kicker is with my little pittance I get, they harass me basically yearly to get off. No one's harassing illegals to not come over here or learn our language or honor our customs. No. They're actually, you are fighting to give these people more rights, more privileges, more priority over citizens. We know they habitually there's no law that's keeping them from spending the money within our nation. It's well known that they send it back to, their homelands, which they want to return to once they get enough money. But being on disability, I actually legally cannot move out of America because I'll be spending money in another nation, and that's taboo. It's like, okay, so you're going to give me pittance, harass me about it, not allow me to leave. I mean, you've sucked me out of the housing market. You harass me constantly because I'm not in the housing market, and then I can't leave the nation either. I mean, homelessness is a little bit concentration campy, because you have everything stripped from you. But we don't have shelter. We're not given shelter. Concentration people are given shelter. But yeah, ICE detention centers, that's not a concentration camp. You can't willfully break trust with another person and then gripe when you're held responsible. And even that, they're not being held responsible, because I don't get to sleep in peace or get food or get medical. And even when you look into disability, they have all these games around it, which is just ridiculous. And they penalize you for so many things. It's just, I tell you, if we treated foreigners, especially criminal foreigners, like we do citizens, they would want absolutely nothing to do with this nation. Absolutely nothing.